turn on Jamboree to get back to the freeway. So I'm going to go up to the next light, do a UE, and then come to Jamboree. And start my way home. Go home, take my Tylenol, her medication I forgot the last 2 days. Everything. Oh, I got a little headache, not a major one like I did earlier. It let up a little bit on my nap, but now I gotta get home because it'll be hurting there. So I'm coming home. It'll be a nice, probably better drive because it's already 7:25. Oh, get this. One, I couldn't scan out, so I had to walk all the way back there, as you saw, just for them to fix my checkout thing from the cert. They give you a cert tag with a QR code. And then when I got there, they said, "Oh, okay." As I'm checking, I was like, "Okay, okay, here, yeah, you upgraded your room." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Yeah, you upgraded your room." I said, "I didn't upgrade anything." Like, "Excuse me?" I said, "Yeah, I didn't upgrade anything. I come in here and said, oh, we." So I told him, "We upgrade you to a pool view." I said, "Oh, okay." I didn't ask for that. So I told the woman, "I didn't ask for that." I said, "They better not be upgrading for that because that was like another $14 per day." I said, No. I said, "I got cert paying for this. I'm here for 2 days. The only thing I got to do is pay for the $15 a day parking." And so they're like, "Okay, we literally go talk to manager." I said, wait, and then come back. "Oh, okay, let's fix that for you." And so then I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And let me see if this has got a UE here. No U-turn up here. Wow, I'm gonna have to find another place to do a U-turn. Okay, I guess the next light gives me a U-turn. So anyways, I was telling him, yeah, I just started parking. And they're like, "Oh, well, okay, we got this here. What you key for the parking?" I said, "Okay, so what exactly is this gonna be? Just those 2 days parking, right?" "Oh, okay, let's go to that." "Oh, we forgot to, because it didn't work when I went to get gas." I'm like, "Why is it not working?" And so the guy swiped it out with his badge. I said, "Wait, he swiped it twice. Am I gonna get charged twice?" And he ended up swiping out, and then I'm like, "Well, it's not it's like says, oh, it's not working." So he's okay. So I told him that's not working, and then the woman was like, "Oh, they probably didn't activate the first day. Oh, so we only got you as 1 day the parking." I said, "Oh, okay, thank you." So I got the 1 day. So I got charged $15 instead of the $30 for parking. I said, "Yeah, because if I knew you people were going to do something like this, I would have what that 405 North. I'm on 405 South." I said, "If I knew people were going to do that, I'd do what everybody else does. They go park somewhere else out there, like in that residential area. You can take an Uber back for a lot less than what you're going to pay here." And "Oh yeah, oh, well, we fixed it. Yes, it's just a $15 for that. This QR code that's over there." I said, "Yeah, that's what I got for this for cert." I'm trying to watch the traffic. That's why you hear me talking away. And let's see if this is. I don't want north. I want south 405. What the heck? Oh, there's 405 south here. Otherwise, I'm going to take 405 north. I'm going to have to get off and turn around. Oh, south is up here. Oh, whew, good. And so, drama, home drama, hotel. So I said, "Oh, okay, just once. Okay, thank you very much." And only got the $15 parking. So I said, "It's not working." I was because I've been over here for 24 hours, and they said, "Yeah, it's per day. It's overnight there." I said, "Well, yeah, I parked up there, got gas about 5:30. They're like, "Yeah, well, yeah, it would charge it because it's a day. So 1 day yesterday, today, today." And I'm like, "Oh, but it looks like they didn't. Looks like they didn't activate it." I was like, "Really?" They said it didn't activate, so it looks like you only get charged 1 day. I said, "Oh, great, thank you very much, appreciate it." "Okay, have a good day." I said, "You as well." Because I would have one-starred high big time if they did try to do the upgrade for the darn room there, even for the $14 a day. So I would have got hounded for that. Spending money. Always hounded this. It's like, wait a minute, if I'm the one doing everything for this house, and don't hound me, please. But so, $50 up, acceptable, $50. 30 had been like, whatever. Well, I knew it was all day. Shoot, I would have driven also, but the two people drove yesterday. They're talking about, oh, we're going to go here, we're going to go there, some kind of food. Like, oh, no. I got my cereal here. I'm going to... No, this is the 405 freeway, south. How you doing, Don? This is, I got 405 south and about 5 miles, a few exits. Let me see what the next exit is coming up. Then I'll hit the merge into the 5. This was the 10, it'd be like potholes every 3 feet, and you'd be playing dodge and bumper cars and all the potholes. Dude's like, oh, I need a tank to get all these potholes because, you know, the 10 is very bad. I'm heading back home to San Diego. Yeah, exit 4, so that means 4 miles from now I'll be hitting the 5. I'll be merging to the 5. But I had a CERT Community Emergency Response Team conference training up here. So it was up in Irvine, and a scholarship that through CERT paid for it. So they paid for the conference and the 2 days, and they had a training I wanted was called train to training, because when you get trained to trainer, that's pretty much the last thing you need to do to be able to teach all these FEMA courses. And well, that was on Monday, and that was a pre-conference. That would have been extra. I mean, the CERT, whatever that organization was that was part of the CERT sponsors that paid for the scholarship I got. I could have got the 6 days, and 2 rooms here, 2 nights for the room. And the thing about it is, it would have been less than 1,000. But I would have to drive up here on Monday for the class and come down. I think it was just usually it's a 3-day class. They said 3 days of 8 hours, but I don't know how they did it here. So I'm gonna look, see what the schedule was when I get home, and see if it was all 3 days or not. Hey, yeah, thank you. You have a great day too, bud. But if those joining, I'm on a 405 South, getting ready to hit the 5 South, and going back home to San Diego for my CERT conference training. A lot of it, I'm going to hate to say anything bad about it. A lot of us is just yappity yap. Here's what I've done. Here's what I've done here. I mean, a couple of them was like, here's what our vision for the next, we did 40 years of CERT. We started in 1986. We did this. Here's our vision for the next 40 years. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good there. But then it was like, oh, come here for this, come here for that. And it's like, you're cutting into my training, because today was Stop the Bleed. And morning thing took so long, they dragged it past her. So by the time you get out, it's first come, first serve for the classes you want. After going in there, it's like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to be able to stand for this 2.5 hours. Or 2 hours, 45 minutes, because the lunch was at 11:45. And that was, let me go to my backup one, which was designing tabletop exercises. That was full. People were in the back, people were on the side. I was like, oh my goodness. So I sat in another one where, I forget what it was called, I can look it up. But it was just people from Wisconsin was talking about, which I thought that was okay. They were talking about what they did for CERT. I was like, this is actually almost just as good as a training, because when we all have one of our academies or continuing educations, we can talk about what we're doing here, and I can tell them, hey, Wisconsin's got a 5th wheel CERT trailer, and it looks pretty good on the videos and the pictures they show. But I'll just wait till other people come on. I'll a couple things every now and then. If I see somebody post something in chat, I'll start going through more. But every few minutes, I'll tell how I'm driving home. or what the main deal is. Gonna go home with Fluffy, make sure she's okay. You know, I wasn't told anything was wrong, but you know. Fluffy's the since you know, it's Fluffy's unconditional. You know, you don't see her getting all mad and everything, and you know, always arguing and fighting. So Fluffy's the well, I'll say straight up, Fluffy's the only reason I still give a crap right now. And I'm hoping Fluffy keeps going good, because otherwise, when it's her time to go, I'm not going to give a damn anymore. Probably why I had a headache also, but that's okay. I think we better go home, go to bed, deal with the drama tomorrow after Fluffy's walk. So I'm on the 5 South right now. Some traffic, not much traffic, so if I left earlier, I would have hit all that rush hour traffic I showed earlier in the shorts. But it's, you know, it's Friday, so it's still gonna be some traffic, I'm sure. It's 7:35 or 7:33 now. I think my phone, or my car's 2 minutes ahead almost, so probably 7:33. And so just gonna do the drive. Remembered I forgot my Tylenol, my medicine, including my blood pressure medicine. I was like, ugh, I'm not gonna turn all the way back down to get it, drive back up. So some people want to come up here, then yeah, but I couldn't do anything that, even if I wanted to. Like as I was trying to socialize and network, I couldn't. I was feeling like crap the whole time. We ate somewhere yesterday, all 6 of us. I felt like crap. Go take my Tylenol, put my lidocaine patch on my back, and maybe put Oxy Hot and then snooze away. So just enjoy the drive. I see so many other people coming on. I'll say where I'm at, but I see one person watching. Thank you. I don't know who else still watching the nice drive here, but thank you very much. Go home. My Tylenol. Go to sleep. Get rid of my headache from all the BS going on, and then whatever tomorrow. All the BS goes on, but you know, it is. Everybody has a lot of BS. Somebody's always got some BS going on. Parkway is, I believe, the San Juan Capistrano area here. I know, what's it, Via Capistrano, whatever. I know that's San Juan Capistrano, but I think it's 3 exits, or San Juan Capistrano. Maybe it's not Parkway. San Juan Capistrano is where everybody hears about the swallows that come back to San Juan Capistrano. Good day or good evening or whatever time you get there. On a 5 South, heading back home to San Diego. Darn, Hyatt tried to upcharge me, saying you got to upgrade to your room. I was like, I didn't do that. So I'm gonna fix that. So it worked okay. Hyatt worked out okay. Going home, see Fluffy there. Make sure she's doing okay. I didn't hear anything that she was doing bad, but during when we had her antibiotics, it was like almost like begging, pulling teeth to get that she gets some antibiotics when I wasn't home. But when I need something, it's like have the kids help you there. It's like so go home, see Fluffy, go to bed, deal with whatever BS. I'm getting, of course, drama, always drama going on. Everyone gets that. There's nothing new. So, go home, probably let Fluffy outside, because she wanted probably ready to go outside again when I get home. She'll probably eat her food, do tomorrow, then go outside, then go sleep, take my Tylenol, put my Lidocaine patch on my back, so I can sleep. For those that were looking like in my little videos and shorts, I was even going to try to see if I could talk to those senior trainers and program managers, right before they started, see if they said, oh, why don't you stay here for the meet and greet? And I didn't even try because it probably wouldn't have worked and I'd have been there longer. And especially trying to check out. Could have got out before 7, but I found out my thing wasn't working, so I put everything in my car. I went to swipe out to then pass it at work. Tried to go do the check-in part because it didn't register, so I was like, maybe because I was over a day there. So at the parking side, I left it there. I was like, okay, maybe that's the reason why. It wouldn't let me swipe in to swipe out, so I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I did the thing about going back there and saying, yeah, what's up with this? They're like, oh, okay, well, maybe something wrong with it. Okay, let's activate it. So I walked back to the car, swiped out, pulled around, and checked out. And I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, there'll be a quiet. There you go, San Juan Capistrano, Ortega Highway. Swallows to San Juan Capistrano. So I'll wait to see somebody come on, and then I'll say something. But oh yeah, there's somebody still on. Okay, but yeah, so I checked out the Hyatt, and I tried to upcharge me for a room. It's like, oh, you upgraded here. I said, I didn't upgrade anything. They're like, excuse me. I said, yeah, I didn't upgrade myself. So they told me, oh, we upgraded you. I said, yeah, they said we. So it wasn't me. It was them when they said we. Come on in, car. And so, we let the car in. So they were like saying, hey, yeah, you upgraded. I said, no, I didn't. You people told me that. I said, I just got the basic things of the cert paid for it. They said, we just paid for roommates, the extras on you. And just the parking. So they're supposed to pay the room and the taxes. Not just the parking of that $50 parking. Swipe the thing there. And I found out, yeah, okay. Fix it. Sorry. Because I would have one-starred high and I would have blasted them X big time. Oh boy, here's all the traffic. This is normal. It's a lot of traffic. Come back to San Capistrano. So yeah. So I decided to go home because of I have a headache since yesterday. Couldn't socialize and network or anything because I was feeling so bad. It started a little bit yesterday morning, and then having to wait to check in was even worse. So I woke up, was like, oh, it's just barely any headache right now, and then started getting more and more, and then drama causes you other stuff. Yeah, see, I just gotta quit stressing out because I'm gonna wait because all these people are driving crazy, and I don't want somebody to come by and me not respond in time. They're driving crazy now. Anyway, I'm taking the blood pressure medicine, which is okay. I gotta make sure take that and don't let the stress, because that's what happened with my mother. She had high blood pressure, and I guess she didn't. Well, my father was saying, I don't know if this is true, but my mom was a nurse, and I guess she thought, oh, it's not so bad, I can take care of myself. But then dealing with enough stress, I guess 3 kids. And one night she had a high blood pressure stroke and fell. So, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm good, at least for Fluffy, because Fluffy would get tormented big time. Something happened to me, Fluffy would be, really in distress and everything. Gotta make sure I'm here for Fluffy. I'll make sure I take my medications. Gotta minimize stress, like I say, drama, home, so go home, let Fluffy have some food and water. She'll probably eat now. She's probably just barely eating, then go outside, then go to bed, and then I'll deal with whatever drama people want to do. Tomorrow I'm not gonna deal with it tonight. I don't need all this BS here. But I'm just gonna cruise until I see people come on. Somebody post something, then I'll say where I'm at. If I see them come on, I'll tell them I'm on a 5 South here. Well, part of 5, but to have a cruise, a nice cruising drive, and people, I'll point out a couple of maybe landmarks coming up and everything there. 'Ate my cereal, so I don't have to eat anything here until tomorrow. Packed that up and everything and all that other stuff too. Patient guy. Okay, so I'm only gonna go 72. I should go lower. I'm doing okay for gas miles, as long as I keep it low. I don't keep excelling much. Because usually, like, just doing work and back, I hit like got to the end of the whatever 6 months or whatever. But I've been doing this since February 1st. So I'm at average 25.4 miles. Because when I hit the Strand, it does there too. So sometimes I get stuck at the lights, sometimes I don't. As long as I'm not punching going in and out, I do okay. So I guess decent gas mileage here. good evening. I'm on the 5 South, heading back to San Diego for the Irvine CERT conference. You gotta get home. So, I would have tried to have chatted. I was going to try to see if I could sneak my way to the senior trainers, senior program managers meet and greet, early before they started, and say, hey, how do you do about this training and everything here? Yeah, do you just need train the trainer? Do you need other stuff? I've been doing it in the Navy. I was in the Navy and everything. I've been doing it over 20 years. I taught in the Navy, regular damage control, emergency casualty control. I did the safety stuff here for Navy Public Works. Hey, how can I do this? But it's like, I'm not going to try because good odds I weren't going to get it. I'm sure they would have had people, like guards or bouncers going, are you a program manager? Are you a trainer? No, but I want you to ask them before they start. But they probably would have, or right away said, oh, you got to leave, sir. So I said, I'm not going to try that. Plus, there's, the drama stuff. I might get like stupid text messages or something that's really stupid. So I'm gonna go home, get F up, you have her, playtime before she goes to sleep. She's probably ready to eat something and drink some water and then go outside and go to sleep. And I don't need this headache. I already got a splitting headache. I'll deal with the drama tomorrow. The 5 South. About to get to almost over at the San Clemente Camp Pendleton area soon. Should have taken a nap earlier, but I had a splitting headache, so that's all. It's lessened a little bit, but maybe okay when I sleep. Where's that sound coming from? Okay, it must be the vehicle beside me. I thought a motorcycle was coming up. So I was going to slide over a little bit. Barcelona Road, San Onofre. San Onofre is where the our nuclear plant used to be. Coming in. You did it anyways, clown. People do that. They didn't put the brake on ahead of time, but when I'm up to pass it, they put the brake on, start coming over. It's like, clown. It's typical California drivers. Yeah, I know I'm not the normal. Oh, let's talk about happy trails and unicorns and rainbows. There, I voice my opinion. If I see something that's not right, I'll voice something. Because you get a lot of fakers out there who are, get the impression. But I see people that actually, I'm going to see, sites already that people are actually saying, hey, what's going on here? Or they're talking about something, or they're playing some games, or they're playing some music. Oh yeah, I like this. There's some that you just watch people who are just like they're doing fakey stuff. It's like, no. Me, I'll just go straight out, say something. Okay, we're going by the old nuclear plant soon. The one that finally shut down years ago. And then, excuse me, didn't take my vitamin C drink with me, so I couldn't do that. No microwave in the room, but they had a little refrigerator, and it didn't really cool it that much. I just like tinkering with buttons, and then it was like I heard it kick in, and then it temporarily, I guess, kicked on, and then it was back to barely anything. But since I I brought up cereal and pistachio milk, non-dairy pistachio milk, Yeah, I didn't have to worry about it spoiling. So it got a little enough cool. I guess I was able to use it for the cereal. But if it was regular, if it was dairy milk, no, that would have been bad, I'm sure. Because it was still semi-cool for sitting in my car because I had to wait to check in. So my car got hot, so the cooler wasn't really too cool, but it was, the ice pack was already melted. It was a little cool, and it was a little cool, but it wasn't cold. So it wasn't cold, it was cool. But so I said, okay, it's cool enough for me to put in the fridge. So I put it in the refrigerator, and then I had a little cool, so I had cereal. And then I had cereal this morning, and then I had a little bit before I went to take my nap. 82 degrees still at 7:53, and my car's at 7:55, but it's because it's 2 minutes ahead. 7:53, and it's still 82 degrees up here. The truck checkpoint up here. So I just, I passed the old power plant. I didn't even pay attention because look at these cars. Not the car to the left now, but the one ahead of that truck. He was leaning to the line, coming up like he's gonna try to go cut me off. I'm like, what's this guy doing? But then the car in front of him, he's so riding that guy in front of him so close. But if people want to come over, at least put your blinkers on every time so I can slow down. Don't just cut me off. The guy definitely has space behind me, but if people want to come over, put your blinker on so I can slow down. Oh, a red car did it. I was like, what the heck, red car? Here's a checkpoint here. But they barely run this. I think the only time you hear about anybody ever getting pulled over a car is because they'll like, either they doing a sting operation and they caught him they saw him at the border, they knew something was up, so they caught him here. And they're following, or someone's driving real slow, like 50, 55, instead of 65. Heck, I see people going slower than that. I think they're going under 50. So, you drive slow like that, unless you're driving excessive, like this car that just passed me on the right, I'm at 70, so maybe they're something in the 80s, something, but not doing 90, I don't think. So, unless you recklessly driving, cutting people off, I don't think they'll say anything if you're going 70, 75, like what's normally goes on. But you go super slow, they know something's up. Because you're holding up traffic and they'll pull you over, and then. But now this area after this checkpoint, this is Camp Pendleton. Camp Pendleton is a long one. From before this that checkpoint back there, where the power plant was there. It comes out. You got Camp Pendleton. Goes here, goes all the way over. If you want to look at the map, look at the map of San Clemente, and then go on the map all the way over till you find an I-15. The Camp Pendleton goes from the 5 to the 15. I think they come up near different areas near the Fallbrook area there too. So it's like, yeah, they take a big area chunk of this here. So we'll just see where the 5 and the 15 is. Where you see all that space is going to be Camp Pendleton. Passing Camp Pendleton now on a 5 south, well, going through Camp Pendleton. The area to the left, which is the inside part, is Pendleton, and supposedly to the right, there's sections that's Camp Pendleton as well. So only the train goes through it. And the Amtrak, the Sprinter, and it's the only thing that's running through the part here. So you do exercise out here too. So I'm assuming all that falls into the base. And there's areas up there which has got where you can exit, that you can go on the outskirts, you could be on the waterfront, so that's probably the edge of the base. I'm sure there's areas you can come into Pendleton and then you can go under the freeway here and do whatever off to the side there. I've done it where I've driven back. We've seen, I think, I don't think it was me by myself. I think it was, it's hard to remember, where see the helicopters out there, so you can stop and watch helicopters doing their thing out there. You can see ships off the coast there, because usually when they come back to the deployments, these amphibious ships, like at the Marines, they stop here, and then their Marines get out, and they come back to Pendleton, and then the ship goes the next day there. So then some people off here, then some of the Navy comes off here that want to take off. They're like, well, yeah, I want to go see my family early, but they got duty the first day when we pull in. And so they'll meet with the Marines, they'll come up here, they'll meet their family up here, they'll spend the day, with the family, and then the next day when the ship pulls in, they're on a pier waiting to take over the duties. It was getting kind of even cold in here, so I took off that and just got the air coming in, and it's still kind of cool with a coil, so as soon as it gets warm, I'll have to put the AC back on, but it is what it is. I can probably run it without the AC because it still provides some cooling. We put AC on, it's cold, and we put max AC, woo, it gets cold. Back again because it hurts. So let me put my seat back. Notch. There we go. Notch 2. Okay, I'm still able to drive. Got control of the wheel. So. I got the outside air, and they say don't recircuit too much because you're going to build up, the carbon dioxide and carbon this. Not that much. I'm not going to build that much. And plus, I believe it's 10% comes in anyways, or 5%. It's not actually 100% that you're recircuiting it, which is good for that. But if there's a toxic environment out there, it's not that good. 35 South, San Diego. I'm in San Diego County now. I should be. I don't think. Oh yeah, I am. Right when you pass the Camp Pendleton, you're here. You know, Oceanside area here. You're in San Diego now. So heading home from the CERT conference at Irvine. You don't come over, guy. You should have did beforehand. California drives me. Another Camp Pendleton exit here. It must be the very south exit there, because here's the Denny's here. San Diego 35 miles, but that's going to be to the, you know, upper section of it. It's not the downtown, it's the upper section, like La Jolla and all the other ones. So here's Oceanside. So after you see that 35 miles, then you still got to go many more to actually be for San Diego. Stopping up there. It's gonna be my lane too, or what? Or just those lanes? Okay, that's why. HOV entrance, some are getting there, others are exiting here at 78. much is almost like a bad time for live. I mean, if you get West Coast there, but if you like East Coast people watching this, it's 10, 11 o'clock. I know it's a Friday, but if you're Hawaii or West, okay, you got some good time there, but got a couple of people I watch and probably watch me from Europe, but that's be their sleep times. The ones that are earlier probably doing stuff during the day, so there's probably not many people watching, but wanted to give a nice see a nice cruising drive on a freeway heading back to San Diego. Where that car was speeding up for? Was he trying to exit here or what? He sped up so far and then he didn't slow down. He's coming behind me, but I guess he's getting over. Okay, let's go over to Cannon Road exit or Palomar Airport Road. Oh, was there a speed demon behind him? Okay, there's a speed demon back there also. Say hello so I can talk to you. I'm on 5 South, heading to San Diego from the CERT conference in Irvine. I'm at Carlsbad right now because I'm on Poinsettia Lane and Cannon Road. That's part of Carlsbad. So I've got another probably 30 minutes for or so for actual San Diego part there. This is another time where either East Coast is sleeping or anybody from Europe is sleeping. Anybody like Hawaii and West, they probably got stuff going on right now. But anybody comes in, I'll say hello. They say something, post something, chat out. I get greet them. But every time I see somebody come on, I can tell them where I'm at. So I'm shooting in Encinitas. La Casa is Carlsbad, and then start hitting Encinitas. They hit Del Mar where the Del Mar Fair is. Goes on, and then I'll split to the 805 South and finish my drive on the 805 South. Right now I'm on the 5 North or 5 South here. And we got people crossing the white line here. This is a carpool lane. So stay in this carpool lane until it exits up there. When it says carpool exit, a lot of people come over, across the white line and cut into the freeway, or say go to carpool lane, get ahead, and then when they're finding out that they're not that fast anymore, they cut right out again, like the truck did. Had to slow down because I thought he was going to come over so fast and hit me, but at least he didn't. The HOV lane entrance, so he could have waited the 1 mile, but I guess he didn't. He thought his freeways to be faster, which it is a little bit faster than some of the slow people in carpooling, but that's okay. In carpooling, you can just cruise. For that car, I thought he's gonna come over again. Stopping up here, probably. A lot of taillights coming up here. Is that truck coming up quick again? Well, I tried to cut out. I thought he was gonna hit me. I'm gonna do that then. I'm coming over since it is clearer and faster here. super slow. hitting me, I hope. Perfect. Del Mar Fair here to my right. It's Del Mar Heights. The other one was Via de Valle, which is where the Del Mar Fair is. Driver, and kind of why he come over, he's going to slow in the other lane. I take my cruise control off. He's below 70 miles an hour. Wow. Still. I guess he's catching up to that car there, so I was going to say, let me go past him. But no, he's going up in speed again. Normally I'd be to the right lanes but this left lanes are going to 805, so I guess I'll go back over when this truck goes by, go back over to another lane. It's late enough to where I don't have to worry about a lot of traffic here. Is it trying to cut the truck off or what? No, I guess not. Truck's again going barely 70, 67 or something. said two people possibly, and he or the carpool lane to go by, or he didn't. He just did it real fast. So he didn't rush over the exit, so he's not hitting the right lane. So. This is the 805 freeway south. It was a split off from the 5. I was on the 5 south earlier. The I-5, Interstate 5, goes all the way from the Mexican border north to the to the Canadian border, all through California, Oregon, and Washington. It's a big, long freeway there. It's like, I guess the 80 goes across country, while the 5 goes north and south. Coming over or not, guy? Come on. Coming over or not? Okay, whatever. Tried that a minute, but he didn't want it. Yeah. Oh, the carpool lane ended. I'll just stay in this lane then. I want to get to the middle lane. But finally, it's 163, okay. 20 minutes maybe. Plane up there landing in San Diego Airport. San Diego Airport's about a few miles south of the 8 freeway. 94 freeway where they're coming on, and you can go there. Then I hit the 54, right before the old Palm Avenue, before 905 Palm Avenue, without exits. So, God, look at that car. Where the cops to get him? Right driving down, the moon was lower. Excuse me. The moon was lower when I was driving down. When you compare it to like the trees, it makes it look like it's humongous. So that's an okay size, but when it's coming up, when you first see the moon come up, match it to you like your trees. It was so close to your trees and buildings. And just look, and it'll look like it's humongous. Good optical illusion of the moon. The 8 freeways coming onto the 805 now. Is this one coming over? Yes, he is. Okay. I'm not sure if he's stopping or if he's still going. If you're going to come from me, you really need to hurry back because my speed is making me gain on you. Maybe they're going. Low 66 I'm getting on him. Dude, you should have been faster if you didn't come in front of somebody. Don't worry, Speed Demon back. I'll get over so you can get by too. Go ahead, Speed Demon. Go for it. Go for it. Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. So here's a 94 west to the 15 south, so 94, you go on the 94, and then the 94 would be exiting here. Thankfully, almost home. Headache, backache, almost home. Thank goodness. And now that we've got 94 coming out here, they're going to hit the carpool lane. So that's a limited lane, but because the ones up here when they merge in. But then if the carpool lane ends up giving you a lane to the left, so that's good. So you, in a sense, you don't really lose the lane here. fogger cooling on. I was keeping it cooling off and just getting air in here, but it's trying to fog up my windshield here, so. Hey, you better stay over, clown. The no blinker people. Oh, he did it. He's already in this lane? Oh, okay. He did it for me. He said the guy must have cut him off, so he didn't give it for him. East to west. That's the last freeway for the 905, but I will be exiting before the 905. where the carpool lane ends, and now everybody's going to be jumping over to the left or other lanes because far left is there, and now to the left now ends right there. That last time it was, now we're in the regular, and we're not carpool lane anymore. So since everybody's slowing down the exit, I'm going to go back up 70 again. Slow down, save a life. Yep, going downhill, so I'm going to get 72, 73, 74, 75, okay. Let me get a little high, 76, 77. Get over so I can go to my exit here on Palm Avenue. 80 miles an hour, okay, now I can coast it down. Coast here, okay, well, almost home, so have a good day, everyone, or a good night. I don't want to risk bumping somebody or going through red light, so I'm just gonna end it now. I'm on the off ramp for the freeway. Catch y'all later.